mentorship was pivotal for me throughout my career.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I did consistently was I made sure that whatever organization I went into, I always made sure that I had three mentors, because mentors not only help you and provide you with advice, but they are also the ones that often have a seat at the table and can be your advocate. And that's what was really important for me to be successful, and to move forward and advance within my career. And so wherever I went, I always had three mentors. I always had one African American mentor. That person usually kept it real, told me, the ins and outs of the organization. And then I always had a woman mentor, someone that I could, connect with. And that person, definitely always provided me with honest feedback. And then lastly, I always had a male, usually an executive leader male or white male, because, those are the people that have a seat at the table. And they would help me to grow and develop, but also provide me the feedback that I needed, within sticky situations at times. So that was really important. And I think you asked me about how to go about getting a mentor.
Mm-hmm.
For me, what I did was, like I said, when I went into a company, I always assessed kind of like who those key players were, and I reached out to them.
Okay.
Mentorship isn't the type of thing where you expect the mentor to own that relationship. You, as the
Mm-hmm.
mentee, really own that. So I would reach out to them. I would ask them if I could have lunch with them. And I would ask them at that first lunch, oh, do you mind being my mentor? Would you be my mentor? No one ever told me no. Nobody's going to tell
Yeah.
you. So those are the types of things that I did. Also, thinking about people that are key players in the organization, but not somebody that is mentoring like, 20 people. Like if they're the
Exactly.
well-known mentor on the block, they may not have as much time for you as somebody that is, also a key player, but doesn't have, a roster of 20 plus mentors. So those are the
Mm-hmm.
people that I tend to connect with. And that definitely helped me, throughout my career, just grow and develop.
I think that really just helped me because we hear about like how important it is to have a mentor, but
Mhm.
I was never clear if people like had an official conversation to say, will you be my mentor? Or is it just like an unspoken thing? And so that is really helpful information. Like as I continue to move forward in a professional realm, not just assuming that like somebody I talk
Yes.
to a lot is my
Mhm.
mentor, but like actually having that real conversation so then they can be more like intentional on their end too. So
Yes. When they
yeah.
know, when they know that there is a mentor-mentee relationship, they
Yes.
also become a bit more open with providing you with the feedback that you need, where they
Mm,
may have just kind of been polite before, but they're like, well, no, based on our relationship and the fact that I
yes.
am this person's mentor, I can be open and honest with them. And a part of that for us too is being able to accept feedback, right? You
Mhm.
have to be able to accept feedback, and that's hard. Like, I am a high anxiety person, I am type A, and so anytime I get negative feedback, I'm like, oh. But it makes you better, and it's not even negative, it's just, it's just what you can do to be better. But what I
Yeah.
always did, this kind of even goes beyond mentorship, but I would write it down. Like, even if I did not believe the feedback, I would write it down and, ask whether it was a manager or a mentor, okay, if whether or not I believe this is true about myself, what
Mhm.
can I do to change this perception? Or what can I do to show that I have received this feedback and I have made a change? So that is something that also will definitely help you grow, in your career. And people see that as, oh, that person is coachable, and they want to work with you.